Your dog follows you everywhere. Kitchen, bedroom, hallway, even that 2-second trip to grab something from the other room. You turn around, and there they are, just standing there, watching you. Most people assume dogs do this because they love us, and sometimes that's true. But that's actually only part of the story. Because if following you were only about affection, your dog wouldn't do it when you're doing absolutely nothing. Standing in the kitchen, looking inside the fridge, again. Or walking to the bathroom for 30 seconds. And yet somehow, your dog still appears. So what's really going on? Because when dogs follow their humans everywhere, there are usually a few deeper reasons behind it. Dogs evolved from animals that lived in packs. And in a pack, staying close to the group wasn't optional. It was survival. If you wandered too far away, you became vulnerable. So over thousands of years, dogs developed a simple instinct. Stay close to the ones you trust. And in your dog's mind, you are the center of the pack. Not in the dramatic TV show sense, but in the practical sense. You control the food, you control the routine, you control when the outside world becomes accessible. So when your dog walks behind you from room to room, it doesn't feel strange to them. It feels completely normal. From their perspective, they're simply staying close to the most important member of their group. There's also another very practical reason dogs follow people. You are the source of almost everything good in their life. Food appears because of you. Walks happen because of you. Doors open because of you. Toys appear because of you. So over time, your dog learns something very simple. Good things tend to happen when they are near you, which makes following you around a very smart strategy, especially when you start walking toward places that historically produce exciting results. The kitchen, the front door, the room where the leash lives. From your dog's point of view, being near you dramatically increases the chance that something interesting might happen. In a way, you're a little like a walking opportunity generator. And dogs are very good at recognizing opportunity. Dogs are also incredibly good at reading human behavior, much better than most people realize. They notice tiny signals we don't even think about. The way you shift your weight before standing up, the sound your keys make when they move in your pocket, the small pause before you head toward the door. Over time, dogs become experts at predicting what humans will do next. Imagine a simple moment. You're sitting on the couch. Your dog is lying on the floor nearby. You stand up and start walking toward the kitchen. Within seconds, your dog stands up too. Not because you asked them to, not because you called their name, but because they've learned something very simple. When you move, something interesting might be about to happen. So they follow, just in case. There's also a quieter reason dogs follow their humans: comfort. For many dogs, their owner is the most stable part of their environment. Your voice, your smell, your presence in the room. All of those things signal safety. Sometimes you'll notice something interesting. Your dog follows you into a room, lies down a few feet away, and immediately falls asleep. They weren't asking for attention. They weren't waiting for food. They just wanted to be nearby. Because for many dogs, being near their human is the calmest place in the house. Of course, sometimes this loyalty goes a little too far. For example, the bathroom situation. You stand up, walk toward the bathroom, close the door, and somehow, 2 seconds later, there's a dog sitting outside it, waiting, very patiently, which is a level of loyalty most humans would find slightly uncomfortable. But from your dog's perspective, it's perfectly logical. You disappeared. They simply moved closer to where you went. Because in their mind, the safest strategy is very simple. Stay near the human. Even if the human is doing something extremely uninteresting. If you watch your dog closely, you'll notice something. They don't always follow you because they need something. Sometimes they follow you only to lie down nearby and relax. They're not asking for food. They're not asking for a walk. They just chose the spot closest to you. Because in your dog's world, the safest place in the house isn't the couch or their bed or their favorite blanket. The safest place is wherever you happen to be. Which is why tomorrow morning, when you stand up to get coffee, there's a good chance you'll hear a familiar sound behind you. The quiet tap of paws on the floor. Not because your dog needs anything, but because to them, the best place to be is simply near their human.